This is my newest plane design. It's been a variation of the lead feather PBF, and we've made a smaller version of it, and we've changed the shape of it considerably. You find that the smaller forward section flies a little bit better, and it will roll a little bit quicker than the absolute square PBF type. And what we've found with it is that building it out of EPP, it becomes a very durable little aeroplane. We can fly this indoors. We can bump the front up pretty good. It's got a little guard across the prop. The prop is recessed back a little ways, and it's a very durable plane in that it's built from 6mm EPP. As you can see, it's very flexible, and therefore it withstands a crash very well. The plane is basically something that's very simple, and we've used only 2 servos to control the elevons and 1 to control the rudder. Rudder is a very important aspect of flying this airplane. It's really quite necessary to turn it. I use a 2.4 receiver in here. It has a 10-gram motor and a 7-inch prop on it. I'll just crank up the motor so you can see it. A lot of power for something this small. Very good little flyer, very acrobatic. At the same time, you can fly it in a very slow manner in a high alpha, just like so. And works very well. I would strongly recommend it for experienced flyers, somebody that really wants to get a kick out of something. We use a lot of throw on the elevons, and as I mentioned, the tail has to be very important. You do a lot of steering with that. I don't know if you can see it, but I use extended arms on my servos. These are only 3.6 gram servos, and the arms are very short on those servos. I make them longer, and at the same time I also make the pivots on the back, on the control surfaces, much longer as well. That gives me quite a lot of throw, and it makes a smooth throw. Here's the bottom surface. The fact that I have extended the servos, I do it on both sides of the small servo arms, necessitates I cut in a hole in the bottom to clear the other end of the arm. Very nice little airplane. I think it's something that it's a good everyday thing to bring to the gym. You could have lots of fun with it. It really zips. That's why we call it Zippy. Very very high-speed little job if you want to lay on a throttle. If not, you can fly it around in a high alpha and just coast around, stand it on its tail, roll it around, and it'll roll very well for you. Enjoy it. The weather here in New York is totally miserable, so I'm taking my little Zippy down to my basement, and I'm going to run it around on my laundry room floor. Well, that proves that the rudder works.